drop my phone. Oh, mind you, this is on autopilot, so don't need a band, man. This is a smooth ride though. I like the big body. This is the Y. It's crazy how we're already living in these kind of times, right? Like, I'm really driving an electric car. I had to do this to get in, push it in, push it out. Imagine trying to describe that shit to like a, I don't know. Do you think like in Iraq they have electric cars? For sure they got some in that like Saudi Arabia area, right? Like it's like the oil capital center of the world, isn't it? Do your homework on it. Do your homework on the trade center of the world. Hey, it makes you think. Don't we got a war going on in Iran right now? Who's after Iran? Oh. Wait, what happened between them? Makes think. You gotta think in the past. Go do the history on it. Do your own research. Just a few. You could even ask AI, yo. Give me a step-by-step on the conflict between AI and but we helping them. They're our allies. Okay, so who really wants Iran? Who really wants Iran? America. Let's just put it like that. Why? Let's dissect that. Who really wants Iran? America does. America wants Iran. Who's gonna get Iran? Honestly, I think it's gonna be Israel. I think it's gonna be Israel. Israel is gonna be lifted up. The Israel Empire. I'm just not sure I'm gonna be around to see that, if I'm being honest. Yeah, why is this? Is this making a reflection? Why are my eyes like that, yo? Why is this so like kind of clear? That's good though. I don't care. I don't want to move it because it's gonna fall. It's like the perfect spot. But honestly, I think Israel's gonna. What the fuck you mean, yo? Chill out. I'm gonna start driving you crazy again. Chill out. I know she don't like that. But for me, Israel's gonna be ultimately victorious in this scenario. But chill, I had to do that if you want. I just want to run with that squirrel, yo. They gotta clean that up. Yo, I need to. Hold on, I'm going to the food bank. I'm just driving. Yo, I'm going to the food bank. But listen, let's dissect this problem. Let's dissect, not this problem, but let's dissect this. Let's just say it's a theory, bro, because let's just say it's a theory. But ultimately, you decide. You gotta think on this for yourself. Don't just take my word and run with it, yo. Like, I hate, bro. That's what the news. That's what everything's supposed to be. It's supposed. Now it's been. What's another word for contaminated? It's been like. It's like a parasite. The parasite's already won. The parasite is already won. Honestly, there's no real journalism no more. Unless you're a. I know that there's like a bee, like in like Victorville, California. I heard like there's like a little news outlet. But see, that's like in Victorville, bro. What the fuck? It's gonna drive all the way over there. I go over there for Thanksgiving, and that's Thanksgiving only with the fam. Everyone moved over there, yo. Because it's so expensive in California for the average person if you don't know what you're doing. So see, there's always one side to the other. You gotta be solution oriented. There's always, every day right things can happen to you. It just depends on how you look at it, yo. Honestly, that's just what it is. But listen, why is Israel going to be ultimately victorious? Back to Iran. So a big part of this is control of, one big part of it is control of the oil. Iran is the center also in trade, in the center of, it's just the trade, I want to say trade capital, but I don't know if that's the right, because that would insinuate it is the trade capital. It's just the trade center. It's the most precious point of trade. If you control Iran, you control everything. It's what Russia wanted. What's also in Iran? Ukraine. Bro, Russia, if they get you know why they want Ukraine, or y'all just like saying, oh, free Ukraine? Do you know why they want Ukraine? And who's protecting Ukraine? Do your homework on it. Hold on. Okay, let me think about where the food bank is, yo, because I think, fuck. I literally started talking and I started driving just normal. What is it? What is the address? What is the address? What is the address? What is it off? Okay, driving up. What the fuck? Hold on, I wish I could call my dad. I don't want to stop this recording though. Let me just pull over. No, not right now. I gotta finish this. I'm sorry. But listen. Iran is, I shouldn't answer her. I'm gonna make this like 5 more minutes. Iran is the trade center of the world. Okay? So whoever controls Iran controls the trade. That just shows why America wants it. But America can't just go take Iran. What? They're a part of like rules. There's rules. Isn't that what NATO does? I'm not gonna lie, I never did my homework on NATO. But for me, I think that's what it does. It's just like an agreement. I believe it's an agreement where all the nations to keep like ultimate peace, and there's like, that's where the war rules come into play, right? Okay, wait. Sierra Madre. Where are we? Okay, why am I double talking? I'll just call him right now. I think I'm on the right path. Wait a minute. What would be this street though? I'm trying to remember the corner street. Okay. How do I say that? Was it Orange Grove? Oh yeah, maybe it's this one. Okay. Well, where were we at in this? We already put center trade. Oh, there's rules in place. Why is there that glare, yo? There's rules in place to this to avoid someone just taking control of everything. I mean, we already control everything with the capitalists, and we're in an imperialist country protecting a capitalist system. We need the other countries to stay in place. You know how much factories we have probably outside bringing money in because it's cheaper over there? Why do you think Vietnam is poor as hell? Why do you think Vietnam is poor as hell? Why do you think the Chinese lower class... Damn, I got some coilovers in the back. They're rolling everywhere. Fucking hell. What's it called? I'm gonna put some coilovers on my Q50, yo. I should record that too. Yeah. What's it called? So Iran, we can't just invade Iran for no reason. There's rules in play. So what happens? Israel, because of this this hiding behind this facade of the God gave us this land and we want it, or we're entitled to it. We are gonna get this land. That's like the ultimate goal, right? Sure, you can see past all what the news is saying, but that's just the ultimate goal, right? Or whatever they're saying on the news. I don't know what is the real reason that happened. I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't even care what the fuck they're doing. But you gotta look past all the noise and look at what's really happening. So it's all money. It's all control. We'll get into the control more. But look at. So we're on Israel conflict, Iran. Now, after conflict, there is a conflict. Doesn't Iran bomb Israel? Isn't that what happened? Iran bombs Israel. America being buddy with Israel because they're our ally, right? Legally, they're our ally. We gotta protect them. It's just like if bro, what's going on with this fucking? I feel like I'm Parenti. Do your research on Michael Parenti. This feels like it's the mic problem. I just have a glare. But man, that was pretty funny if you know what I'm talking about. But for me, I'm like Paul Walker if he ain't died. R.I.P. bro though. Paul Walker was damn. He's a fucking inspiration for him. Brian O'Connor. Ooh, nigga, what the fuck? Bro, I think that's why I love driving like I do, yo. Like, I still regret not fucking getting that R32, yo. To this day, I'm gonna be, I don't even want to think about that. Now let me go straight. Yo, where's the food bank? I'm not even going home, bro. I'm going home right now. I need to go to the food bank. Yo, let me make a U-turn. Okay, wait. I go down here. There. All right. Yeah, I got it. All right. No, but where are we at in this whole picture? My fault. I keep going on little missions in my mind, like thinking about everything. Fuck that glare, yo. What if I just zoom in a little bit? I just had to pick that up just because a cop passed by. I keep an eye on him in the little rear. Okay, where are we at? There we go. We're at America. It's our ally. We got to protect Israel. But why is America doing all this? Like, why do we, you think it's really just because, they're the promised land. No, it's not because it's the promised land. Like, what is the real reason behind all of this? I think America's they want Iran. They want Iran. They can't take it. So, something in the works, I don't know who, but they knew to start what they started. It's supposed to happen like this. But I don't know if we could even do anything. What could we do? It would honestly need to be like a whole, maybe like a not working. But you think that would even do anything? It could wouldn't it short it? Everyone not working. But honestly, it's not everyone's not working. It's people are because how would you attach something, say if it's moneyless, well, not even moneyless, but say if the value of everything was on us. The value of everything. What would that lead to? Let's just think about this. I'm just thinking out loud now. What the fuck you got me thinking of? Hold on. What would that lead to? So if the value of money was on us, we didn't have no. But there is laws. So I'm thinking we would have to not go to Rite Aid. It'll be like the mom and pop's places, right? That's what it would have to be. Because Rite Aid, they're owned by up here. Trickles down, and you get the managers. It's all owned, it goes down. Then you have the owner of the Rite Aid. You have the biggest shareholder in there. So the biggest shareholders, if I was putting mad money into a company, I would have some say in what they do. I will have some say in what they do. It's gotta be like that. Like, you think you're not gonna, okay, put a location. You're not, what if think about it, what if the owner wasn't really on that? Like, I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, okay, here's what I'm thinking, and if it's not like this, alright, then I'm gonna have to cut it. Bro, shareholders have the most bread. Shareholders have the most say. If I had bro, do your homework on that. Let's not focus too long on that. So you have, what was this on? What was this on? Hold on. Why are we talking about shareholders? Who shareholders? The shareholders of Rite Aid. Oh, I'm just explaining. Okay, yeah. The shareholders of Rite Aid, yeah. So like, it'll have to be mom and pops. We'll have to just, that's how we make the value for ourselves. I'm gonna go to the local tire guy. I'm gonna go to the Armenian tire guy instead of fucking, what is it? Goodyear. You get what I'm saying? Creating value for ourselves. That, I believe, would short the market. That and not working, but how would we get money? That's the thing. How would we get money? Because we do need to put some cheese in our pockets, and it's not like we could not work forever, because at the end of the day, but we're not okay, so wait, what does that mean? How are we gonna, because what do we need real money for? What do we spend most money on? Gas, okay. How can we lower gas prices ourselves? Let's think about it. Come on, let's dive deep. Let's ponder on this shit right now. So we use gas, rent. Okay, I'm just thinking about what I would do. Excuse me. Gas, rent, phone, maybe internet, the whole internet combo phone. There's your car payment. If you're financing a car, that's another thing. Like, how could we short the credit system? So everyone, it's more of a, there is judgment per se. There is, okay, there is leeway. There is a trust system. There is, I'm not saying that doesn't necessarily already in play, but you gotta, my credit should be A1 right now. I'm not gonna lie. My credit should be A1 right now. And it's not. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Yo, there's too much police over here, yo. Yo, two. That's good you're down there. But, so if we're not working, can we have rent, gas, internet bundle, calls? We got, and that's not even gonna be what if it all shuts down? What if it's all shut down? We're gonna do that. But when we get into that, what what else do we got? What else do we got? We got food. Maybe like how much do you think? Like $400 a month towards food, if you're eating good. Like, I'm not even saying like fast food and stuff. Maybe like $400 a month. Cause I like fresh. You gotta take care of your body, bro. Like you like even just juices. I think that's better than anything. Just juices. Like literally just make healthy ass juices. Put everything you know that's healthy as fuck. Blend that shit together and just drink it on one. Put everything, all the seasons too. If you know, you know. But for me, I should probably make a little video on the juices. Cause y'all really need to get put on. But we got, so that's already maybe okay. Rent, if you're renting, we'll get into that too. Renting, nah, you can't be renting in this. If you're renting, you're fucked. If you're renting, it's way harder. You're living life on hard mode. That's just what it is. I'm blessed. We'll get into that. But we got rent. 2 bands. Let's just say 2 bands. $1,500. It's not even that in California though. I was trying to be realistic, but why bro just honking me? Oh, I'm driving. So let's just say 1,800. Bro, I don't want to do that math. 2 bands. Car payment. 400 if you're lucky. 400. In California, you gotta have an A1 credit. I'm telling you, yo. Like, usually it's like 6 for normal people. Maybe not even normal people, but like people who got a little. For me, they got fucked up a little bit. What's it called? You got. So that's already what? 2, 4. You got phone payment. What's that? Like 30 for only yourself, but with internet, it's probably gonna be like. I could see someone easily. I don't pay internet, blessed, but for me, I can see that being like maybe like $90 together, 70 if you get a good deal. We'll just say 80, like together with phone and internet. So that's 2, 4, 8, 2 bands, 480. You got food. Don't be realistic, bro. How much do I spend on food? If I need to be healthy, because at the market I go to, it's like they give it more cheaper. It's like, it's affordable, but it's good, bro. It's still vegetables, like, it's good. It's not no rotten shit, bro. I'm not gonna do that to myself, bro. It's something I would identically find at, like, you know, right now I'm going to the food bank, but it's like, for me, right here, it's like, I trust this, but I feel it's from a church, yo, like, I'm pretty sure. I do still look at it, and it's maybe like 4 months, 3 months still left for like other things. For vegetables, it's different. You can juice it up that day. Yo, where am I? Oh my goodness, yo, where am I going? Let me call for the address. Like, why did I just keep driving? Bro, I'm getting caught up in what we're talking about. Yo. Okay, what street is it on? What street is it on? Let me make a U-turn. Oh, yo, I'm going towards Almani. Yo. What? How did I end up over here? I'm like, I could get my braces tightened at this. Bro, I'm already at my dentist's house. But for me, okay, so what was we talking? That's already let's just say $300, bro. If you really know how to like conserve your money, it should be $300 on food. Like, just eating healthy. But steak is expensive in fucking California, bro. Like, there's reasons behind this. You need to dissect the problem, find the root problem, and work down. We learned this in school. I learned it, but I was, yeah. I mean, I don't even want to get into that. Yo, we'll get into that, but that's not the topic of discussion. But for me, what was we saying? So it's like 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Almost 3,000 just to live. It should be like 3.7 if you're conserving, but it's off conserving. Like you're not even talking. Dang, I didn't include gas. 3. Wait. Did I include gas? Did I include gas? Was that the 4? No, that was a car payment. Yo. Gas, it's probably going to be like, if you have a Toyota, bro, y'all live in lavish. If you got a Tesla, maybe you live in medium. It's like middle class. It's gas middle class. You got the Toyota, lower economy, but he's saving money. Like, consider it lower price. I mean, you got I'm in a Q50. Yo, I was spending, I'm gonna put my coilovers right now. I haven't driven that thing in probably like over a month. But what's it called? I've been in this Tesla. Luckily, I'm not paying for that shit. But I mean, I still like contribute. But all right, let me go back over there in that area. What's it called? We got. For me, I was paying like 500 at least, 400 at least 400. Yo, but I was hitting the 600s if I was driving how I like, bro, it was really, like, something's gotta, why the fuck are we doing all that, but mind you, say if we do win Iran, are we really gonna get lower gas prices? Because they're making more money now. Their whole plan worked. The whole plan. They won Iran. They needed conflict. Boom. Ally. Hey, now we're going to be in Iran. But think about it. Once we're in Iran, what happens? How are we going to get soldiers to go to Iran? How are we going to get that? There's no way. I'm being a minister. I'm going to school to be a minister. I'm going to YouTube. I'm going to school to be a minister. Ordained. I will go green light. Thank you very much. I'm going to school to be a minister. I'm not getting drafted. I'll let that be known. I'm not getting drafted. Do your homework on that. Do your homework on not having a religious belief and still being able to. It like Hacksaw Ridge, but I think it was more different than that time because he didn't want to get into the war. Oh, it is like that. He didn't want to touch a gun, but they still sent him to combat. But he wanted to be a medic. You don't need to be a medic, but for me, you have that belief. You're firm on that belief, but not from watching the news. You can't. I think it was something like you can't have it based off a political belief. Like, oh, I'm not gonna fight. This is not my president. Like, you can't base off that bullshit. Not hold you. You do your homework. I'm starting to think, I'm not gonna hold you. I'll let it be known. I voted for Trump. I did. But I'm not really seeing what I heard, and I'm not really feeling what I felt when I voted for him. You do your homework on the funding, and his name Teal, name dropping, and his name Teal. I forgot his first name. Michael Teal, something like that, some bullshit like that. He's funding. He was the chief funder in their campaigns, I believe. Do your homework on it. I'm telling you, do your own research. Like, listen, it's the same thing with the news. Why the fuck am I gonna believe what another person is telling me in real life and run with it? You think it's their opinions, it's what they're saying. It could be not exactly scripted, but it's like the same thing if you told me to convince someone of anything. Best believe I'll convince them. Best believe I'll never talk about a certain topic or push a certain narrative or sound like I have a certain belief in a certain thing. Best believe I'm going to do what I can on live television. Best believe I'm going to rather look good because This is clout. This is free clout. I'm on the news. I could walk in a coffee shop, say the usual. Oh, the usual. They're gonna say that to me. For me, what? Like, you gotta think about it, yo. Like, this is the news. Is not the news. The news is not the news. Any news. Do your homework on who owns. You gotta look at the share. You can't just be who owns. Google who owns. You think they're not just placed there? You think that? Bro, what? You gotta look at the people who are funding the owners. You gotta look at where the money's coming from. It's all just a Google search away. It's just the right questions. Ask quality questions. That's where it's mainly at. The quality of your questions determines the quality of your life. That's tough. Oh, damn, I don't want to show you. There's a cop right there. Why is there too much police out today, yo? That one's tough. That's a white Cybertruck. I'm not gonna lie. I fuck with the Cybertruck. I fuck with that shit. It's hard. I would put it bigger tires, though, but... And, like, maybe, like, put some spacers or make it out, lifted. Not lifted, but, like, look out. Make it more aggressive. Lower it. Or just have it lowered on some chromes. Excuse me. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let me call my dad, yo. I'm gonna make a part 2.